Hello, this is Gloria J. York, Master Tarot Reader for over 25 years and spiritual channeler since birth. Also, best-selling author of the #1 bestseller, Medical Manslaughter. Will your doctor cause your death? Please read it. I know it will save your life. Happy May and happy Mother's Day weekend. God bless all of you mothers. We're just getting into spring, aren't we? And it seems like just last week it was Easter. And if you'll remember with our April tarot reading, we had quite a few things come to fruition. Spirit advised us to watch our words so that we wouldn't say things and regret it. Some of us have, and some of us have not. Once those words are out, you can't pull them back. And now that we're going into May is going to be even more intense because we have 3 planets in May that are going to go retrograde. And so things are not going to move quickly. There's going to be a lot of snags. There are going to be ups and downs. And in April, we were told about surprises, and there were quite a few surprises in April. And a lot of that now is flowing also into May, that there will be even more surprises. And on top of that, we'll even have some shocking events and news. So hang on, because we're going to be going up and down like a roller coaster. And then to add to all of this, we are just getting out of the quarantine slowly and in phases. And so many of us are going back to work. Many of us are going to open our doors again. Many of us are going to think about being an entrepreneur and doing something that we always wanted to do, but we just didn't do it. Now, over these last couple months, we've had a lot of time to think about ourselves, to learn a lot about ourselves and our family and our friends. And in some cases, we look and we say, I don't like these people. Who are these people? So we've had to be very creative in order to get along and to make it as enjoyable as possible. Obviously, during this time, it is going to conjure up a few divorces, and also there will be quite a few conceptions. So we're in a balancing period. And the sign of Libra is shining over us at this period, so it only makes sense, because Libra is the sign of the scales and the sign of balance. Libra likes when things are in balance, because when they're out of balance, Libra freaks out. And if you know anyone born under the sign of Libra, you'll know that what I'm saying is so. And so let's take a look at what is going to transpire. This is a general read for the sign of Gemini for May 2020. And being that time is fluid, much of what is said here could also flow into June. And as you know, in the last read, Spirit kind of warned us to be ready in case we lose electricity for a couple days. And though that didn't come to fruition yet, it still is hanging there. And so be ready. If your electricity went out and you had no stove, what would you eat? How would you open the cans? Make sure you have a can opener that is not electric. And so you have to think about these things. I know we don't want to, but it's better to be prepared. Like the Marines say, always be prepared. Okay, let's take a look now and see what Spirit is saying for the month of May for Gemini. Okay, so the initial card is the Ace of Rods. And that says that you are undertaking something new. Could be a new job, could be a new development, could be a new crusade. Something has gotten your attention and you want to move forward on this. Yes. You are being very vocal about what you want here, and you are very committed to making things work and get something new going. Now, influences card, we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is you, Gemini. Very loving and giving. And you would love to give more, especially to children that are around you or grandchildren. But you only have so much money in the budget. And so you have to make sure that you balance this out and give within your means. Now, many of us, like I said, we're going back to work. And so that goes hand in hand with your original card. If you go back to work, we're starting into something new, a new venture. Immediately when you open those doors, people aren't going to be flowing in, but little by little, they will. Little by little, it will increase. People want to get back into their old routines. They want to go out and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They want to enjoy some entertainment. So just bite the bullet. They'll be coming in very shortly. And we'll all be back to where we want to be, because Spirit tells me that not only is this the time for everyone to get going and get out there and make America greater than it ever was before, now is the time. And so it's going to happen. We're going to start to be more relaxed and come out. We've gone through flus before. We've gone through epidemics and pandemics. And we survived, because that's the way we are. That's the way we're built. You keep that immune system up. Eat those fruits and vegetables and protein. You won't have anything to worry about. Also, in the recent past, we have here the Queen of Swords. And so, again, it's Spirit saying, pick up your sword and yell charge and get out there. Because you seem to be on quite a mission. You do. It seems like what Spirit is telling me here is that you've got something that you want to lead the pack. You want to get going. You want to state your case. You want to make things right that have been wronged. And so whatever position you're in, no matter what your occupation is, you're getting involved in something where you are going to lead. And in the distant past, which means within the past 3 to 6 months, we have here the King of Pentacles. And that's someone who's successful, has money, intelligent, well-balanced. And this is someone that you've had to talk to back a few months ago. You've had a talk with this person because it's someone that you talk to and you bounce ideas off of, because this person really has a level head. And that is something that you were discussing, could very well be with your employment and how money will flow in your employment. Many cases, money is much less than it had been. And so these decisions had to be made as far as what money you would be receiving and how much money. And it was very concerning to you. You naturally wanted to keep money coming in, without a doubt, even if it was half of what you were normally used to. So we move from this point into our destiny. And the destiny card here shows the Five of Rods. Five of Rods is telling us that you've got some arguments. You've got some arguments that are on the forefront presently and coming into the future, what I can see here. So you have disagreements with people. Maybe you want to go left and they want to go right. Maybe they don't like that you're picking up your sword and charging forward and bringing your friends and followers with you, because you do have some battles. And that is definitely, like I said, it's in the position of your destiny. And so this battling is going to go on for definitely through the month of May. And again, might go into June. And as we now start to look into the future cards, the sixth card is kind of like our springboard. And here we just had the 5 of rods, right? I told you there's different arguments and challenges. And then now going into the future, you've got the 7. So you're really busy making your point that this is right and that is wrong. You're very vocal about your position, and there's people that disagree with you. People don't like things that you've said. Again, watch what you say. And so there are some arguments going on here, and you're starting to overcome them. And that is what I see you're going to do. If you don't win them over, you're going to leave them in the dust. But you do have these battles that you're fighting. Could be in the workplace, could be at home. All right, now talking about home, when we get down here to the 7th position, we have the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups is a young person or young people coming to you, asking for something. When I say young, under 25. And it seems like what they want might be a bit of a pipe dream. And what they're asking for may sound a bit fishy to you, that they're not telling you the whole story. Believe it. Believe your intuition. Yeah, because there's something not quite right there. And so you want to be on guard, and you want to make sure you get the full story, okay? Alrighty. When we get in the next position, which is your friends, your colleagues, your family, your neighbors, we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a beginning as far as money, and you know we started out with the Ace of Rods. A new beginning that will bring you money. That's what these are saying. So you're on the right track. You've got something in your mind that is percolating, and it's for the good. It's different. It's different. That's why you have challenge, but it's a good idea. And also you're looking, where can you place your money in order to gain more money? Money is very heavy on your mind. It really is. And in this next position of what you really desire, you have the 10 of Pentacles. And so with the 10 of Pentacles, it's saying that you will have more money coming in very soon, especially during this month. More money is going to be coming to you. Either you're going to work more hours, or your pay that was cut is going to go back up, or you're going to get tips, which will add to your income. So there is a lot of money coming to you, and that will generate from these ideas that you originally started with here. So that's very good news. Your final outcome is the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is telling you to take the blindfold off. See things as they really exist. In some cases, you want to put your head in the sand You want to say, oh, everything's okay. And well, it's not really all okay. So take a look at things as they really are. Not like you would like them to be, but how they really are. Are you truly happy in your particular situation? Are you happy with your job? If you're not, then now might be an excellent time for you to start your own business, for you to venture out into some other area of creativity. Now, you're a people person, master communicator, we know that. And so this card here not only tells us, as Spirit is saying, not only take off the blindfold, but you've been going through a rough period, Spirit says. Spirit says that you have not been as happy as you normally were. You don't like the quarantine. You don't like being tied down. In many cases, you don't even like the people that are around you that you thought you would like, that you thought you did like. But you find that there's been some words said that have been hurtful to you and opinions that you never thought they were thinking. So see things as they really are, Gemini, and know that you have gone through the battle and you're just ready to receive the rewards, because the quarantine is going to be lifted, and very shortly we will all be outside again and all be dining and going to events, and this will be but a memory. It really will. Now, I always pick an extra card, and we just had the Two of Swords, and then an extra card gives us the Page of Swords. And so that's another young person. As you know, we had the Page of Cups. Now we have the Page of Swords. So we got young people here. Some of them have a smart mouth, I have to say that. Really think they can say anything they want to say and it's A-okay. No, it's not. And you have to let them know that, because they're young. And they just think you'll just accept anything they say. But you teach them because you're a teacher, you're a coach. And you stop them dead in their tracks and you just say, that kind of language is not acceptable, and you don't talk to me that way, period. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. I'm your grandparent. I thought we were friends, but we are not, apparently. Whatever the situation is, I just gave you like 3 different scenarios right there. Okay, so that is what we are seeing here. And I just pulled another card just because I love you. And it's the card of Temperance, which says, hey, this will all be over soon, so have patience. Temperance says, calm down, calm down. You have got yourself going like boiled water. You're bubbling all over the place. And it shows. And people hear it in your voice. And they see it in your actions. And you're becoming quite nervous. And people are getting a little nervous to be around you. I want you to know that. And so you want to calm down. Channel that energy into cooking. Why don't you cook a good meal? Make some of your special soup. Have a barbecue. Do something really different that you put your whole mind into it. Didn't expect that thing to go off. And so this way you can use up a lot of that extra energy that you have, because you do have a lot of energy. And you are loved very much, Gemini. You are loved very much. You get along with people in all walks of life. But you always seem to need to have a crusade. to have some sort of a challenge, to be out there helping people. That's it. That's exactly it. You love to help people and assist people and teach people and train people. You have so much knowledge. A little bit of knowledge in all different aspects of life. And so people love hearing from you, and they seek your counsel. So take a deep breath and just relax a little. Come down. Come down. Relax. I hope you've enjoyed this read, my dear Geminis, for the month of May 2020. And if you did, please click on like, share it with your friends and family and colleagues. And right now, right this second, click on subscribe. Subscribing is very important to me. It keeps the channel going. So do subscribe. And if you'd like, scroll all the way down, leave a comment. If you have a question, leave a question. I read them all and I'll answer you. Until we meet again, I wish you good health and safety. God bless you. And keep on smiling.